Which curriculum develops creativity more, IB or IGCSE?
IB.
Strict teacher or friendly teacher?
Depends.
Depends. One parenting habit that really helps children grow?
Empathy.
One quality every student should have?
Critical thinker.
One life lesson education has taught you personally?
As I always said before, that lifelong learner, don't stop learning.
Yes. Person is not critical thinker, like one student is not critical thinker, how we can make them at home through the small habit? Do you have any idea? Like one or two, something?
Like reading books.
Hello everyone, this is Akulina. You are watching Coffee with Lina podcast. Today we will discuss about the education system in IGCSE and IB. Which one is better? What do you think? My guest today is Miss Dipti Mishra. Hello Dipti,
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
So could you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Yes. So I'm Diptimayee Mishra. I'm from Bhubaneswar, Odisha, and I am a business management teacher.
Happy to see you in Vietnam. So I'm curious to know, why did you think of moving Vietnam? As I know that you are working there in a reputed international school in Pune.
Yeah. So me and my husband both are in the same industry. He is also a teacher. And last year he got an offer from Vietnam. And as a teacher we have always worked in different schools, and since last 7 years we have stayed in different areas. So when he decided to take up this venture, I decided to follow him, because I understand that career may take a break, but it's more important is your relation.
Sheer truth. I really agree with you. What's your hobby? I'm curious to know.
Yeah, my hobbies are like I love to listen old musics, Bollywood musics, and I'm a dancer. I have completed my post-graduation. Also, I read books.
Wow. What's your favorite book?
It's Human Revolution by Daisuke Ikeda. So I follow, philosophy, Nichiren Buddhism philosophy, and this is one of the book which has been written by my sensei. We call, Japanese teacher is known as sensei. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is written by Daisuke Ikeda.
Wow.
So
yeah. Definitely, I'll read.
Yeah.
Yes. You have started your career from an engineering university,
Yes.
then an international school, IBDP, then IGCSE, then MYP.
Yeah.
So what are the differences you can find out among the students in different stage, different place?
Yeah, nice question. Actually, I started my career from university. So I could say it's not that, very easy, but the students are very focused there. And they know what they are going to do. They have understood that, and they are very focused. So you are not putting a lot of efforts there. But when I came to higher school, school levels, I find students are very curious, and they have lot of queries. They are natural inquirers, and to build them in the way you have to save them and make them university ready. So that was a challenge, when you have to be with their pace. They can ask questions, and you have to get ready with any sort of questions. So this was a kind of challenge there.
Right. You have taught in IBDP and IGCSE curricula also. What major differences do you see?
So this is, both the subjects, both the curriculums are international curriculum. When we look into IB gives you a leverage apart from subject content. It gives you that freedom to explore. You can become a researcher, and mostly it emphasizes on critical thinking beyond the syllabus. And when you come to Cambridge, or you can say A level or AS level or IGCSE, that is very, very subject specific, in-depth knowledge, lot of in-depth knowledge. And when we come to choosing the subjects, IGCSE gives you that leverage to choose the subject, whereas in IB you have to choose 6 subjects from the 6 groups. IB also have a core. Core is like, it gives you CAS, it gives you extended essay and TOK. Yes, IGCSE don't have those areas. IB in extended essay or TOK, it gives that the independence to the students to research and question what is to some areas which is not there in the syllabus also. And when it comes to certification, IB gives a certification which is holistic view of the child, and IGCSE gives you certificate on the basis of subject wise also, like in any subject you have scored merit or A star or A, so it is subject specific also.
That means IB is making the great thinker.
Yes.
Yes, and creative person. I know that. I know the difference, but still you are expert in this. That's why I'm asking. And my son is from IGCSE, so I know that subject, like they know, they have the better knowledge in subject.
Yes.
But definitely, sometimes I feel, what is your opinion? Suppose somebody is coming from the IGCSE, what is he losing?
I think what he is losing is the critical thinking.
Critical thinking.
Yes, critical thinking and a natural inquirer. So when it comes to IB give you that area where you can explore beyond a teacher. You have expert, you can become an expert in an area. Suppose a student wants to do any research, and they can go to lab and they can explore. So that is what IB gives.
Yes.
That.
So I'm curious to know one more thing also. Suppose one person is not critical thinker, like one student is not critical thinker, how we can make them at home through the small habit? Do you have any idea? Like one or two, something?
Like reading books. That is the most important thing. Yeah, because nowadays students are only going through laptops and all. So reading books gives you that idea or to think, to compare. And also, like you have lot of scopes, like reading journals, and at home they can discuss with conversation.
Yes.
So those areas,
I feel the same also.
Yeah.
Conversation and reading book can help us in many ways.
Yeah.
They can make you a better critical thinker.
Right.
Many parents cannot afford international schools or IGCSE education. What advice would you give to them? How can they still prepare their children for the future without those opportunities?
Yeah, it's actually it's a fact. Like IGCSE or IB, all parents cannot afford it. So my suggestion is, still the students who are in national curriculum, they can apply universities. Some points you need to understand is, first of all, fluency in English, then appearing for IELTS and SAT, and applying for scholarship, national scholarship. And also the other way is sports. Yes. So the point is, the better your portfolio, you can apply. Nowadays, abroad universities are also welcoming students apart from IB and IGCSE.
Yes.
Yeah,
you are right, because I just want to mention something. For my son, he was applying for the university. He told me that only the people who are from IB, they can get in USA university, but it's not.
No,
it's not.
No,
you can go from IGCSE also, if you can fulfill the portfolio. You are right.
Yes.
You studied under the ICSE curriculum throughout. Do you think that background helped you to adapt smoothly when you switched from one curricula to different curricula? How did it help you?
Akolena, I won't say that ICSE is very much similar to those two curriculums, but yes, in ICSE, when I was in my school, I remember those days my teachers used to say deep thinking, analyzing. Because when we used to read Shakespeare novel and we used to write, so I remember one word, irony. In one
Metaphor.
So those factors actually helped me in developing the analytical skill. So when I realized, when I came to international curriculum and I started teaching IB and IGCSE, I understood that this is something very natural, but thanks to my parents giving me this opportunity. Yes.
Right, you are lucky that I see that when some of my students friends are from ICSE board, so I see they are their language proficiency is better than the other curricula, and number two thing is critical thinking also. I see their analytical power is more than the others. How can parents develop empathy in their children? So through the daily habits.
It's $1 million question. Actually, if you see, mostly the households, most families, they have single child, and these children, they love to, they have become soul learner. So solitaire is no more boring. So it's high time that as parents we need to understand that for future students needs to children needs to have empathy. So those things, how they can develop is like asking them to support you with your daily work. Let them to clean, wash the utensils, and ask them to turn up the lights and ACs when are not in use. Even you can afford, but there are many areas which is running out of energy. They need to understand that conservation of energy is very, very essential.
Important, sustainable society.
Yes. And the most important thing is, I know many parents, they can afford a good luxury life to their children, but learning them to survive in minimum is very, very essential nowadays. That will help them to adopt to the situation, which is very, very essential, because world is very versatile. You never know when whatever can happen. They need to adopt every change in their life.
Yes, very good. Great suggestion. I want to add something, because what I have done with my son, when he went for study, before 2 years, we stopped going to mall. Because if you go to mall, definitely will pick up the sell things and something, but if you stop going there, that habit will go away. Then my son, he knows of what to choose and what not to choose. But is it really necessary? Sometimes we are taking the things, it's not really necessary for us, but just it's an addiction. So I wanted to stop that addiction before he's going to the university.
Right.
Yes, then it worked really well.
Yes.
Because every country doesn't have the same economical condition, right?
Yeah.
If what we can buy in Vietnam, maybe somewhere else we cannot buy that. It's very expensive. So it worked really well. You have like how you shared it, simple habit, but that can change a lot. Our lifestyle. You have had the opportunity to teach across universities, IBDP, IGCSE, and MYP. So do you see these diverse experiences as blessings that shaped you as an educator?
Yes. See, I started my career in university, and I know what these universities expect from a student. So when I come to school, higher secondary school, I always try to make them to fit for the university and university ready. It's not just I am teaching for 2 years, but rather my main focus was to articulate in them that how they will become university ready, what is expected from them when they go to university. And then when I started teaching middle year school, I know that they will become DP, they will opt DP in future. So I always try to make them, apart from the requirement, I always used to give them that infuse of, kind of what is required, what is expected as a DP student, how you can, take up that, stress, how you can balance. So those minor things, but yes, it actually helped me as a, become a educator and build my student.
Yes, maybe you have made them more resilient for the future.
Yes, yeah.
Like when you were in MIEP, you made them ready for the IBDP, and when they are IBDP, you made them for the university.
Yes,
Because you had the experience of
yeah,
all 3 or 4.
right.
That's dynamic experience. Both of you and both you and your husband are teachers. How do you think that environment influenced your son and helped to shape him into a better human being?
Yes, since childhood, we have never asked him to sit with us and do the homework. So I used to always tell them that this is your job. This is a work has to be completed in one day. So how much time you spend with your friends, how much time you want to watch TV, I don't mind, but you have to complete before the end of the day. And this was a daily habit. Before he goes to bed, he has to show me whatever work he has done. And second is, we have also asked, teach him that if something is not available, how to survive. He can make food of, he can cook food. And now when he is in university, when I'm getting the feedback from his professors, and I'm glad to say that, when they say that your son is really amazing and he has never raised
empathetic human being.
Any question. So I asked that you don't have any problem with, or any doubts or any type of complaint. He said, no, because I have seen as a teacher, both of you have struggled a lot, and how it makes you feel that when you get a complaint out of blue, somewhere some questions will come. And teachers, when they scold the students, that also has put an impact, that as a teacher's student or child, how I need to behave with my teacher. So that is the, I think, the greatest.
Children, they learn by watching the parents and the people around them.
Right. So I won't say conspicuous way, but inconspicuous way, I think our job has put that impact, and he is.
It has profound impact.
Yes,
I feel. Yes, as an educator, what's your honest opinion about parenting today? What are some values and practices do you think parents should consistently follow?
The first thing is, students, allow them to explore, allow them to think, allow them to learn by their own. And most important is, let them to be a natural inquirer. They're asking questions, don't put shut down there, don't ask these questions. Let them explore, let them understand by their own, let them be friendly with the society. Ask them to go out and play with,
make friends.
And I think the biggest thing is, parenting nowadays, don't judge your child,
don't compare your child with others.
Your child, because your child is unique. Every child is unique by its own, his or her own way. So they will explore. You just need to kind of
follow
watering them, giving them that value. That is most important thing.
That's true. That's really true. After teaching students from so many different backgrounds and systems, what is the one life lesson that education has taught you personally?
I would say lifelong learner.
You are.
Yes. Because as a teacher, somebody once has said, once a teacher is always a teacher. So a teacher, I think, should not stop learning. The day when you stop learning, that is the end of the teachership also.
Yes.
So to become a good teacher, you should always learn from everyone who is
from
there
your students
in your
also.
Yes, of course. I am very proud to say that I have learned many things from my students. So I don't hesitate to learn. If I don't know, I will say no. I don't know,
Yes.
but I would definitely love to learn that.
Really, really true. In India, teachers are overloaded. What is your experience here?
I also feel that here also teachers are overloaded. So the school where I'm working, it is you have to take at least minimum 20 hours per day, per week. So that means almost 4 lessons a week.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
You spent, like, you told a lot of things. We have to learn every day. We are learning from everyone. When you are making a triangle, teachers, students, and the parents, teachers, students, and parents, this triangle, if it's good in shape, all are on board,
Yes.
then it works really good. I feel that.
Yeah.
Only teaching means not the teacher's job. No, we cannot blame them. Yes, definitely students will learn from the teachers. They are the role model for the students. Teachers are the role model for the students. But how do you teach some values at home? Why don't we think about that?
Right.
Sometimes I see the complaint from people, my friends also, their children are not ready to read or sit for the homework. If they are not sitting with them. But I think you have to make them ready for the future, right?
Of course.
In future, we will not be there with him or her.
Life skills.
So just give them the opportunity, just do it on your own, then come back to me.
Yeah.
That's it. Do not sit with them, make them independent, and involve, like, engage them in everyday small work. That can make them empathetic human being. Children learn by watching parents.
Very true.
Children learn by watching teachers. What they learn from home, the same thing they will do in school. And they learn to respect teachers from home. Do not judge teachers. They are doing really hard work. They are doing really hard work behind every class and every syllabus. So try to give the respect to the teachers. So it's a lot. I'm telling a lot. So even already what you have shared, it can help others. Definitely sometimes we are getting stuck. Which one is better, IGCSE or IB? But some people cannot afford that. But what is the solution for them?
Yes.
So you have already shared that. I'm thankful to you for your time. Audience, if you like our conversation, what Ms. Dipti has shared, she has dynamic experience from university, school, MIP, IGCSE, and IBDP. So definitely what she has shared people will get the benefit from that. So if you like our conversation, like, share, and subscribe. I will come with a new guest after 15 days. See you again.